Hello everyone. I don't normally do this, but I have learned a lesson today. So, earlier I uploaded what was supposed to be a cover of Hotel California. I get on the YouTube site to check if the video has uploaded so I can test the sound quality and do all that fun stuff. The video already has a licensing claim against it and is unviewable. I wasn't expecting it to get there in the time that it was. I was very clear with the licensing and made it also clear that it isn't a work of my own. I mean, it says cover in the title. I noted that the license is retained by the writers and the publishing company behind that music, the Eagles, the people who wrote it anyway. I said that all the rights belonged to them and that it wasn't a work of mine and I intended to not make money off it. Well, I guess that didn't satisfy YouTube enough and I just fell for the, presenting the music on YouTube, which is, I don't think they're good about that at all. Like, the moment they hear a song and they can tell what it is, they'll give it a copyright claim. So, I think that's what happened to me. So, I'm gonna make this video to kind of make up for it and to give you something to view today. I guess it's also a fine time to mention that I have another kind of inverted parody-like cover that I actually finished today, but I might be scrapping it because of the situation that has happened on YouTube. So I don't know any other way around it. I don't know how to retitle things or delete them. I only know how to just leave them there. So, sorry to you all that you could not see the video. I thought I did everything correct. But evidently, you can't appease YouTube. So, I don't have any other ideas as of now, and I'm just probably going to keep making my songs original because of what has happened. I don't feel like going through a bunch of unviewable videos, and I know the content that needs to go up on this channel needs to be seen in order to like it and appreciate it, so I'm gonna do what's good. And the parody song I was gonna call it Good Guy. It's pretty much Billie Eilish's Bad Guy, but with major notes put into it. I think it would have been a cool concept, but I can't do it if, this is going to be happening. So until I find a way around that, there won't be any covers for a while. Maybe I'll try again at some other point. But I've learned a lesson today, and that's that. I don't know what else to tell you. It's the first time I've done it, and I can't get it right. So I'll just stick to what I do best. Okay, so on to the video now. So here is my format collection. I am a vintage nerd. I absolutely love vintage instruments and formatting. Specifically from instruments like Casio, Suzuki, Yamaha. I absolutely love Japanese companies and the way they engineer. They always modernize and make good stuff. There's a reason they say they have a name for themselves when they've kind of benefited the world and all that. I love using the stuff, and all kinds of stuff from, like, Sony and all that. It's just really good stuff. So, here I have this mini-disc music right here. These mini-discs are probably my most favorite thing. I don't have a CD recorder. I need to get one. I mean, those are vintage, too. They started in the 80s, but that's what people are using today. And I know I'm obsolete as all heck, but I enjoy doing this. I absolutely love these retro formats. I love that these are like CDs, but like in cases, kind of like a PSP UMD or Universal Media Disc. I was looking up how to get a blank version of those so I could play music on that, but I kept getting sites that said that they broke when they tried this specific thing. So, these I got here. These are the newest additions to my collection. They're the most HD, which is one reason I like them so much, and they're very versatile also. There's no way for the cassette players to eat tapes, which I've had happen to me in the past when I've made some of these, so there's no room for error here unless you... Oh, I guess there isn't a like a sensor type, but unless you somehow get fingerprints on the disc. But other than that, I mean, that's all there really is to these. I got some cassettes here. This is only a couple that were on the top, and one 8-track. I took a chance with this one because I found it at a flea market, and we didn't check to see if it was okay for play. I still wanted to try it because you come across blank 8-tracks very rarely. So I put it in, did a recording on it, and it turned out fantastic. This happens to have my cousin's music on it. Let me tell you about that for a minute. If you look up the name Sam Muccio, One Crazy Pianist, I'll put the name in the description if I remember. But he's an older cousin of mine, and he makes absolutely awesome music. It never fails to impress anyone, and I don't think it will fail to impress you either. So definitely check out his channel. He plays for cruises, he plays for all kinds of stuff. He creates music, just kind of like I do. He does covers, too. He does just about anything you can imagine. I've grown up learning music with him, and he is an awesome figure in my life, and I look up to him a lot when doing this. I kind of started this channel with the drive that he's built into me about doing music on the internet and all of that. So I give credit to him for how far I've gotten and where I stand today in terms of all of this. I wouldn't have wanted to learn music with anyone else other than him. Hopefully I can collab sometime. He is an awesome musician. Plus 20 years of experience. I mean, just impeccable. So, if you can, please check him out. Okay, so now we'll get on with the tapes. These tapes here I have made from 2012 to the present day. This whole collection you see here, including anything not tapes like the mini discs, all from 2012 to the present day. How it all started was I recorded a cassette for my school back in, I think, 2009. And right around there is when I made my cassette for the school. I used the school's Panasonic recorder and a cassette tape I bought. And then I made the tapes and showed them off to teachers and classmates. Well, that was not my cassette player, and I didn't have any other tapes. So recording stopped until about 2012 when I received the Montgomery Ward Airline cassette player for my birthday. And found some cassettes at Dollar General, and then I started making them again. And then that's where this collection started. I've owned a bunch of recorders over the years. An old Sony, which I've sold. A Pioneer that I still have that needs to be sold. I got a Yamaha deck right there, and a Pioneer deck all the way over there. So, I got all kinds of stuff. And, that's just the clock in the background. So, I have that, and have since built it up and sold some stuff just to acquire some new things. There's also a Radio Shack portable cassette over there. So, without further ado, I'll take some cassettes out. I had a Fostix multi-tracker in like the 2015-16 period. It was already broken when I got it from auction. So I fixed it by adjusting the playheads, and it played fine for about 2 weeks, and then it started playing very slowly, in reverse, and with very low quality and volume. So it sounded like something from a horror story or something. So here's these TDK D90s are the very first ones I made. These are 2012 tapes. This is, I guess, official music in my opinion, but I created these not to sell. I mean, who would buy cassettes anyway? Just for my own enjoyment and just to feasibility in my interests. Alright, skip over a little bit. I'll take some odd tapes out. Some tapes I record without knowing what their intentional purpose is for. This is an example, a great example as a matter of fact, of one of them. Or actually, it might be the only one. But this is a Duophone outgoing message cassette made as a division of Radio Shack, I believe it was. Back when it was going anyway. This is an answering machine tape. You'll notice it says 30 seconds in big numbers in the top right corner. Special formulation for answering machines made in Korea. There's one spool. It's an endless spool of tape, only one side. This side you can tell has nothing. And it looks like an old XM radio car cassette adapter, like from the back. Never attempt to insert cassette this side up, turn over before using. So, you can see right there, 30 seconds. I put this in a cassette recorder and it kept on stalling. I think it was trying to anticipate the end of it, but since it's an infinite loop tape, it couldn't detect it, so it just kept stalling, and I had to keep restarting it very quickly to make the music in sync. But I think it turned out good. I found it newly packaged at a flea market. Here I got micro cassettes. I only have 5 of them. I anticipate to get more of these. Got these 2 from an answering machine, and then these I got for Christmas, I think. I need the digital compact cassette, DAT, or digital audio tape, and I think there's another mini disc edition that I need. Original Sony package right here. But those are formats I plan to get, and VCR for audio recording. Here are my 2 micro cassette recorders. One's a GE, the other one's a Sony. The Sony one I don't like as much because it's made in China, and this GE is made in Korea. I think it'd be built better, but that one started messing up, and my Sony is working right now, so I use it. I love this tape right here. It's a reel-to-reel style, which I want a reel-to-reel recorder as well. But this is 3D printed, and I got this from a guy in the US, or Russia, a couple of years ago. It bums me out that I heard that this was 3D printed and not Sony actually making it, but it still looks cool nonetheless. They make a lot of these in like Denon, a bunch of, I don't know if they're companies or just with the names on them. Alright, so that just about wraps that up. And hopefully I can get this whole copyright thing sorted. I mean, I acknowledged the fact very well, so there would be no confusion that Hotel California was not my work. I wish it was my work. It's an awesome song. But it isn't. So I made that clear, and I don't know. I didn't get, like, sued or anything, but my video just, it can't be viewed. It's got a message that says, like, this publishing thing has denied it. Even though I said the publishing company, I didn't check what it was, but I did say a publishing company. Just to, you know, make it clear that it's not my work. But I guess they're still not happy with it. So I'll get rid of this, and I'll start making some song ideas up tonight so I can have something up tomorrow. Being on this vacation due to the coronavirus, I mean, it is unfortunate that it's happening like this, but it gives me a lot of free time at home to keep this channel updated, and I get to present stuff to you in case, you know, because people have to sit in the house, and you're not really supposed to be going out. But I think it's good that I can present music from the house and upload it on the internet without having to leave. I think it's versatile for me. And it's also the approach I'm taking because I'm still in school. I'm still in high school, so. Alright, so that might wrap that up. And I would have done the same if I uploaded the other parody, and I'm so glad I didn't. I mean, I said that, and I would have said the same in the next video, that it wouldn't be an attack toward Billie Eilish, because that's the parody I was going to do, was a bad guy. After hearing how simple the song is and whatnot, I thought I could make it work, but it's just not going to happen at this rate. So, take care everyone, I'll get this video up. And, sorry for the inconvenience. I'll be back with original stuff tomorrow.